Next we have Dr. Akoram Dike, an international director, Justice Now Nigerian, and president of the Caribbean and African Faith-Based Leadership Conference. I bring you Dr. Dike.
Ladies and gentlemen, members and friends of the Organization for Biafra's Freedom, other distinguished guests, members of the press, I greet you. I am here to help to amplify the voice of those who are advocating against the killings in Nigeria, and in particular today, the Organization for Biafra's Freedom. I stand here as a Nigerian, an American, a Jamaican, a Nigerian born in the island of Jamaica. I stand here as one that has families living in Igbo land or Biafra land. I have families living throughout Anambra, in Onitsha, in Imo State, in the village of Uzuakole, Urala, in Abuja, in numerous places. I stand here as one who has traveled home and has traveled to almost 20 states in Nigeria. My last visit to Nigeria, I spent 3 months. I stand here as one who has visited sites in Nigeria, and I've seen the IDB camps, the internally displaced camps, where a number of our residents cannot return to their own homes because their families are slaughtered. I stand here as one who gets emails, who gets pictures, who gets WhatsApp messages daily, video messages of bloodshed, of killings, of some of the most inhumane tragedies that one can ever see in the world. Slaughtering worse than what happened to animals. I want to say that I am aware of numerous voices that are advocating against the killings in Nigeria. There are groups called Justice Now, which I am a part of, where we do have forums online once a month against killings. There are groups such as Concerned Nigerians. There are groups, other diaspora groups. I stand here as one that has been to Congress. We have met with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee, Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, members of the African Subcommittee and Foreign Affairs Committee, and we have advocated. I have brought religious leaders from Nigeria, not only from Biafra land, but from other land, who have been coming to this country, investing resources, airfares, hotel bills, to advocate against the killings in Nigeria. I must also bring awareness of groups in Nigeria that have attended the Religious Freedom Conference here in the US to advocate. President Trump administration organized maybe the largest conference on religious freedom in the world under his administration, under the leadership of Ambassador Sam Brownback, who has been to Nigeria and has met with the Sultan of Sokoto and other leaders in the north to speak out and to amplify the voice of the United States government against the killings. The US government, in my own awareness, State Department, has also published extensive detailed reports with good statistical data documenting their awareness of these killings. The US government have had hearings where they have condemned the killings in Nigeria. But we are all concerned because in spite of the utterances made by our government, it seems as if these utterances are not taken seriously by the Nigerian government and the perpetrators of violence in Nigeria. And so I want to stand with you and others that are speaking and say enough is enough, and the best is not good enough. What has been done is not good enough. The toll gate killings, the NSARS, and all these activities has brought national awareness of the killings in Nigeria. CNN recently counteracted the lies perpetrated by Nigerian government and have used their technology to show the world the killings that have been done, the hidden things that have been done to our people. And so I am standing here to amplify your voice and to support this cause. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee in the congressional hearing says, Black lives matter wherever they are in the world. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy, with over 200 million people living in Nigeria. And it is alleged that 200 million people seem to be hijacked by 15 million Fulanis.
6 million.
Or 6 million, hijacked by a small group of people that has an Islamization agenda. Our people have been hijacked. Our people no longer feel safe by a government whose responsibility it is to protect them. It is the right of government to provide safety and security for our people. We want to appeal more to the United States government, a government or a country that the Second Amendment of this country is religious freedom. One of the reasons why people come to the United States is for freedom of liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We are here to flee persecution. The US is the largest democracy in the world and has been known as an advocate for human rights and civilian security. I remember on 2 occasions I brought groups of Nigerians to the US State Department. There's an office called the Office of Global Justice, Human Rights and Civilian Security, to bring them to air the concerns to the State Department. Many letters have been written to the Biden administration. Many petitions have been sent. The killings in Nigeria is not only civic violence, it's not only an ethnic violence, it is also religious persecution. It falls in numerous categories of insecurity, numerous categories that conflicts with the US policy on freedom. We are asking that the United States government do more than talking. We need preemptive action. We perhaps need peacekeeping missions on the ground. We need more action from the United Nations, more action from Europe. We perhaps need troops to bring calm to the ground because our citizens no longer feel safe. Recently, I was in a meeting, I think it was 3 weeks ago, with the interim director for the Homeland Security Faith-Based Center, and we had a talk about Nigeria. Similar conversations existed with myself and the Secretary for Homeland Security, who served under the Trump administration. And one of the things that I have personally uttered to the government is that while African Americans and other blacks in America can sleep at night, thinking mainly of economic challenges, many of us Nigerians cannot sleep because we are not sure when we wake up in the morning who in our families we will hear that have been killed. We cannot sleep. Our blood is running hot because daily they are killing us. The question many ask is, can Nigeria work? Can we have one Nigeria? Do we really have a country that will stand up for the common welfare of all human beings living in Nigeria. And that is why I believe there is the advocacy for Biafra's freedom. Because there is the belief by many within the Igbo community, within the Biafran community, that we no longer trust the government. We no longer think the government can work. There is the historical belief by many in Biafra land that Nigeria perhaps was a country that was orchestrated by their colonizers, where we picked nations and tribes and bunched them together and forced them to live together. But there is a sense and feeling and sentiment today that people in Nigeria no longer believe that we can live together, that Nigeria cannot be one, that Nigeria cannot work. Hence there is desire for the separation. Hence there is desire for freedom. Hence there is desire for Biafrans wanting to live in their own land. Igbos are now of the belief that give us our freedom to live in our own land where we can protect ourselves. There is inequality of power. There is inequality of opportunities in the military that controls and exploits us. In the police force, in government, inequality of wealth and everything. There is a lack of care, a lack of concern for health, gross health disparity, lack of education, lack of economic opportunities. There is little or no concern, and there is a daily killing and killing and killing of our people. We are asking the United States government, we are asking the United Nations, we are asking all Nigerian diaspora organizations, we are asking the churches, because the church is the conscience of the nation, called to be the agent of God, called to be a light and the voice of God, the prophetic voice of God in the world. And as the faith-based leader for the African and the Caribbean Faith-Based Conference, we're appealing to churches in South Africa, Southern African nations, Western African nations, East and North Africa, to speak out of the core of your humanity, to stand in solidarity with the churches, the Christians, the Igbo, the Biafrans in Nigeria, out of your common humanity, to condemn the killings and to seek advocacy wherever you are. The killings of blacks, the killings of Biafrans in Nigeria is not just the concern of one ethnic group. It must be a concern for all humanity, because all lives matter. The Bible says, thou shalt not kill. Killing is one of the condemnations issued in the Ten Commandments. And every religious group, whether Christian, Muslim, or Jewish, that holds the value that killing is wrong, should stand up against the killings in Nigeria. My brothers and sisters, I join with you and I say enough is enough. We are concerned about the killings in our land. The killings also exist in Benue State. I went there when they killed 110 people one time. I stood on the graves. The pictures are on my Facebook page. I have been with Governor Autumn in Benue. I have seen the increased killings that are happening in other parts of Nigeria. So we are condemning the killings in Biafra land, but we are condemning all the killings in Nigeria, period. Enough is enough. We need government power. We need people power. We need everyone to unite, and let us take preemptive action to stop this killing. May God bless you, and thank you for having me here. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr. DK, and my heartfelt prayers for your family that's still there and everyone's family and the people of Nigeria.